It's November already. Time to make some hot chocolate and curl up on the couch for your monthly update on the people, places, and activities of Iowa City. I'm your host, Mary Bryant, and this is Iowa City in Focus. On this month's episode, you'll hear about some recent and ongoing updates at the Iowa City Municipal Airport. You'll also get a glimpse of the Northside Oktoberfest that was held last month. And coming up, I recently visited with Nancy Bird, the new Executive Director of the Iowa City Downtown District. Stay tuned. Today I'm talking with Nancy Bird, the new Executive Director of the Iowa City Downtown District. And we're here at the Lynn Street Cafe. And well, first of all, I just want to welcome you to Iowa City, to your new job. And this is actually a welcome back to Iowa, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I've been back in town for about, back in Iowa City for a month now, but I actually grew up in Washington, Iowa, which is 30 or 40 minutes away from here. So I really haven't lived in the state since I was out of college. I went to Drake University. So it's been a number of years, but it feels really good to be back. Great.
Where were you before?
I was living in Seattle for about close to 15 years. I kind of went around to different schools. From Drake, I went into the Peace Corps actually in West Africa. And then from there, I came back, went to grad school at Illinois State, and worked out in the Chicago region for a little bit of time, and then decided, we'll try something new. Went out to Seattle, and it was a great place to grow a career. So a very progressive pocket of the country, a lot of really good planning and sustainability initiatives moving forward out there. So when I heard about the job here in Iowa City, I thought, what a great marriage of some of the wonderful progressive things they're doing there, my skill set, and what the downtown was looking for.
Could you tell me about what being Executive Director of the Iowa City Downtown District will entail?
Well, the job description is quite varied, but basically they needed someone to come in and have someone with eyes on the district all the time. There's 280 businesses down here. Everyone is working on their own to advertise and market and do their best to get people downtown, which is one of the biggest goals we have, is to continue to invite people downtown all the time. The more feet on the street, the better for the district. So with someone really focusing on that perspective and talking to different people, we can leverage our resources as one district to do a lot more than what's been done in the past. So the leadership in the business community, the city, the university really saw value in what we could do collectively as one district versus a collection of many businesses. And so the idea would be that I work with the board, the Iowa City Downtown District Board, to make sure that we're partnering with the right people and pushing forward some initiatives that market collectively, potentially consolidate services, and really take a look at our events and marketing strategies to make sure that we're doing that, bringing people downtown.
As I understand it, the Iowa City Downtown District grew out of the Downtown Association? The
Downtown Association morphed into the Iowa City Downtown District once they went through the SMID. It's Self-Sustaining Municipal Improvement District. So the SMID, as they called it, is basically, it took 2 or 3 times, as I understand it, for the property owners to come together, basically assess themselves a tax, and decide to spend that money that they collect in a more uniform fashion. And so the Downtown Association was already doing a number of events and marketing efforts, but with a much smaller budget. So through the SMID process, it all has kind of rolled into one package where the Iowa City Downtown District is now the entity that will speak for the downtown when it's appropriate, and use that budget to market and make sure that we're clean and safe and that we're outreaching to as many people as possible with one voice. So that's the new name basically of the SMID, one that really captures the district, because the district boundaries are slightly different than what people probably think the whole downtown is. And so, for example, we're in the Northside Marketplace, which is part of the Iowa City Downtown District here in the Lynn Street Cafe. So there's a number of businesses down here that recognize the importance to stay connected to the downtown and to leverage those resources.
We'll return to my conversation with Nancy in a moment, but first let's take a trip to the Iowa City Municipal Airport to learn about some of the exciting updates and construction projects that are taking place there.
Everybody needs to have at least an appreciation for what the airport's bringing to the community. Business travel side of things, the airport generates about $11 million in economic impact to the area. So for the little bit of money that the city has to put into it for grant matching or operations, it's a significant return on investment. We handle all of the air traffic that's not a commercial airline. Our traffic is primarily business related and hobby flyers, flight training, medical traffic associated with the university. Over the last probably about 5 years, we've really focused on rehabbing the existing infrastructure at the airport, and also these last couple of years we've been into an expansion phase for capacity. Right now we're working on a parallel taxiway to our primary runway. That'll provide some extra pavement that aircraft can use to get from the runway to the terminal area. And we've also been able to build a couple more hangar units to expand our storage capacity for aircraft. Those hangars are meant to increase the storage capacity for some of our business class aircraft that use the airport, like the King Airs or the Citation jets that come in and out on a frequent basis. And the FBO has built an 80 by 80 hangar to increase their storage capacity space. The FBO is a fixed base operator. It's essentially the airport concessionaire. They do the aircraft fueling, maintenance, charter services for the airport population. We've gone through all of the exterior lighting at the airport and we've switched out to LED technology. These are original light bulbs that were built on the structures anywhere from the 1950s to 1990s, so some of the technology is certainly dated. With the LED technology, we're going to get some more light, better light, and at a cheaper cost to the airport. Business travelers that are coming into Iowa City, they're not flying commercial, they're not driving, they're not taking a bus, they're coming in through the airport. So this is the first thing they see for our community, and we want to present a good first impression to anybody that's coming in.
Now let's return to my conversation with Nancy Bird for more on the Iowa City Downtown District's mission and a preview of some of their upcoming events.
The Iowa City Downtown District's mission is to champion a progressive and healthy and vibrant urban center. We have a number of goals that are wrapped up underneath that mission statement. A lot of them reflect clean and safe policies that we'd like to do more outreach on and work with businesses to make sure that we are putting forward the best image that we can. The other one is to market ourselves as a destination place for not only retail and employment, but places to play, a cultural center, and almost a learning laboratory. There's a number of different things that we cross over, just having as much university influence that we do, that there's a ton of things that are going on down here that people really don't know what they are. And we want to provide spaces for people to learn and express themselves. The participatory art is quite fascinating to me, especially. There's the Benchmarks program, the tree huggers. We're going to be putting those tree huggers up on the trees November 4th, so everyone should take a look at it. And the tree huggers and the Benchmarks program, which is the program where everybody comes down, and if you want to paint a bench, even though you're an amateur artist, you're welcome to. No one's going to jury out what kind of art it is. Those types of events get more community participation, ownership of the business down here. All of these things basically are community art, people coming together and really finding community connections through that, and that's what the downtown offers. And when you're down here, we hope that you'll shop and eat out and have a good time. I mean, we want to be a really strong community center.
Can you give me one event or activity that you just want to make sure everyone knows about?
No, I can't give you one event because we have too many. But I can tell you a couple of big events that are coming up, I could say, is over the Thanksgiving weekend. We're hoping to have a little, Black Friday extravaganza, so stay tuned for events on Black Friday. I know that's a big game day. Nebraska fans will be in town, and it's traditionally not on a Friday, but it will be this year. So hopefully everyone will stick around and enjoy sales and specials over the course of the weekend, plus some other things that you'll see in the upcoming news, as well as celebrate the season, which is our big holiday event where we encourage families and others to come downtown, enjoy the snowflake walk, and take a look at the ways the different business owners are displaying in their windows. There'll be a Santa Claus, there'll be all of the wonderful traditional elements of the holiday season. So we really hope people come downtown for it. DowntownIowaCity.com. Come take a look at our website and see all of the events that we've got planned. We've got a number of them. And like us on Facebook, check in, because we're currently still in the planning for a lot of these things. Some of them are surprise elements we don't want to give away. So we hope people check in closer to the date and stay tuned.
Okay, well, thank you very much for talking with me today, Nancy. And
thank you, Mary.
And thanks for the work that you're embarking on currently too. I'm really looking forward to seeing where you take the Iowa City Downtown District and really just the downtown area and the Northside Marketplace as well.
Well, it's a very exciting time for the leadership within the Iowa City Downtown District, as well as our partners, the Chamber, the University of Iowa, the City of Iowa City, the CVB. There's a number of partnerships that we have that I think everyone's really coming together to make sure that this area, the downtown, is a destination place for others in the region. So stay tuned. We'd love to have it. All of the listeners come on downtown.
Well, I look forward to it all. Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks.
This November and December are full of fun events and unique shopping opportunities. A family fun night is scheduled for Friday, November 9th at the Mercer Aquatic Center in Scanlon Gym from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. The holiday farmers markets will be held on Saturday, November 17th and Saturday, December 8th at the Robert A. Lee Recreation Center from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. More information on the holiday farmers markets and family fun night can be found in the November 2012 Park Bench newsletter at icgov.org/PR. The Holiday Thieves Market and Wine Tasting is on December 1st and 2nd on the first floor of the Iowa Memorial Union. The Holiday Thieves Market runs on Saturday, December 1st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday, December 2nd from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The wine tasting will be held on Saturday, December 1st from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Visit fineartscouncil.uiowa.edu for more information. The Iowa City Downtown District is also active this month. Small Business Saturday is November 24th, and Celebrate the Season will be held on November 30th and December 1st in downtown Iowa City. Watch for upcoming details on those events at downtowniowacity.com. You can watch all of these segments again by visiting citychannel4.com/video or by turning to Channel 5 and calling in to Video on Demand. While you're there, check out some of our past shows as well. Also, be sure to like us on Facebook to receive updates about other City Channel 4 programs you may enjoy. Find us there at facebook.com/citychannel4. Thanks for watching this month's episode of Iowa City in Focus. Now I'll leave you with a glimpse of last month's festivities at the Northside Oktoberfest, and I'll see you next time.
Yes,